And I would say that Jerica's probably starting in place of Maddie.
She's number 15.
Yep. And let's see. Let's go. Elliott County coming in from the 16th region, 62nd district. I like that number. I was number 62 in football.
Huh.
Where we at, brother? We got.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
At Breathitt Funeral Home, we believe that everyone deserves an honorable, respectful, and dignified final farewell within a reasonable budget. Freshly updated, we offer a spacious, clean facility. We offer pre-need policies that lock in the price, are available with monthly payments, and like all pre-arrangements, are 100% transferable. Breathitt Funeral Home offers the largest in-stock selection of caskets in the area, and we encourage you to compare our prices. We treat your family like our family. Breathitt Funeral Home, when only the best.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer.
At Breathitt Funeral Home, we believe that everyone deserves an honorable, respectful, and dignified final farewell within a reasonable budget. Freshly updated, we offer a spacious, clean facility. We offer pre-need policies that lock in the price, are available with monthly payments, and like all pre-arrangements, are 100% transferable. Breathitt Funeral Home offers the largest in-stock selection of caskets in the area, and we encourage you to compare our prices. We treat your family like our family. Breathitt Funeral Home, when only the best will do.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are tuned in to Bluegrass Sports Nation here for ladies basketball action tonight as the Colors leave the court here at the Coliseum in Jackson. We will get ready for tip-off here in just a minute on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Folks, we are back from the presentation of the colors by the JROTC here at Breathitt County, and a wonderful rendition of the national anthem by Miss Leanne Rhymes. I don't believe I could do any better than that, Donovan. I've never really tried, but, you know, one of these days maybe me and you will try singing for a living too.
Honestly, I think we should stick to racing. Really, that'd probably be a good idea.
Folks, you've tuned in to Bluegrass Sports Nation once again. Ladies basketball action here from the Coliseum. We've got the Elliott County Lady Lions coming to town. Coach Roy Witt out of the 16th region. And we are doing the starting lineups here right now for the Lady Lions. Number 1, Molly Howard. Number 13, Riley Sturgill.
Starting at forward, I see number 3.
Number 3, Kylie Witt.
Starting at guard, a senior.
Number 10, Kaylee Hamilton. And number 25, Bailey Artrip.
Starting at forward, a freshman. Number 25, Bailey Artrip. The Lady Lions are coached by Roy Witt.
So now we'll get ready for our Lady Cats of Breathitt County pickup game here. Not even on the schedule. Called in late. And I guess Coach Hayes and some of the folks were able to get a hold of some people in Elliott County and get a game for these girls. The Lady Cats made the long drive down to Gatlinburg and made it to the semifinals of the Smoky Mountain Christmas Classic. And had a good trip and came away 2-1. Good experience for the girls. And we'll get ready for the starting lineups. Number 15, Jerica Neese.
22, Emily Neese.
Number 22, Emily Neese. Girls have not had a game since their trip down to Gatlinburg.
Brindley Gross.
Number 1, Brindley Gross. And Coach Hayes anxious to get them back on the court and get things going here in the month of January. We want to start off by saying Happy New Year to all you fans tuned in. Number 5, Micah Kanoy coming onto the court. And the 8th grader herself, number 3, Lexi Combs. Great point guard here for the Lady Cats. Getting a young start. Lexi doing a great job. Let's see how the Lady Cats do with the Lady Lions here tonight. Like I said, Donovan, I want to start off and wish everybody Happy New Year. Been a good little vacation for me. Got back to work today and back to the swing of things here for Bluegrass Sports Nation as we bring you some girls basketball action to start off the new year.
Yeah, getting up for school sure was not great this morning, but we've made it tonight, and this is one of my favorite things to do these games with you. So, Happy New Year for me as well. Let's watch some basketball.
We'll get the tip, and I'll let you take the Lady Cats, and I'll work with the Lady Lions. How's that?
All right. Well, Lexi Combs has it. Looks like she's going to drive the middle floater to start the game off. It's going to be off to the left, rebounded by Elliott County.
The Lady Lions will bring it down. Hamilton, the senior point guard, she'll dish it off to Howard. Howard, top of the key, drives around the left wing, brings it back out to Hamilton out at the logo at center court. Working against Lexi Combs. Pretty well matched in size. Lexi maybe a little taller than Hamilton.
Good tip there by Combs. Almost got the steal.
Back out to Whit, and Whit will get it to Howard, and Howard will drive under the basket. And the first basket for Howard is good for the first 2 points for Elliott County.
I think they got a little bit mixed up there. Lost they were supposed to be guarding as Lexi Combs takes it to the right, gives it to Emily Neese. Now Jerica Neese with it, a right wing. Back over to Emily Neese. Backs out. Drives the left side. Kicks it to the corner to
nice
Combs.
kick.
Good pass.
Shot just didn't fall.
Nope.
Good rebound down to number 3, Kylie Witt for the Lady Lions. And Hamilton will bring it up the court. She's working against Lexi Combs. Combs right in her front pocket, trying to take the ball away. Hamilton will drive in, kick it over on the left wing for a three-point shot by Riley Sturgill. No good.
Well, they rebounded by Lexi Combs. Doesn't look like she's trying to rush down the floor. She's going to give it to Neese, who kicks it to Brentley Gross in the corner. Back over to Combs up top. Back to Gross. And looks like Breathitt County's trying to draw something up. Combs gets it back to Gross. Back to Neese. To Emily Neese. Inside to Lexi Combs. And she's going to be fouled on the shot.
Shot no good, but she'll go to the line for a chance at 2.
Yep.
It's good to see a little bit of a crowd here. We made mention this was a late game. It wasn't on the schedule.
Yeah.
Joey Combs and some of the other coaches have had their work cut out for them this week, getting it out on social media and getting it in front of people so that they know to come out. And good little crowd out for a girls' game tonight here in the Coliseum. Hey, no place I'd rather be on a nice cold night than sitting here covering the girls as Lexi connects with one of 2 of the free throws, and that'll make it Elliott County 2, Breathitt County Lady Cats 1. As Sturgill will bring it up against Micah Canoy. She'll get it back to Hamilton out top of the key. Wants to look inside, but nobody open. I think she wanted to go to Kylie Witt, and she finds her out top of the key. Sturgill cutting through the lane. He can't find her. Now Howard will drive. She's at the free throw line, kicks it back to Hamilton. Hamilton thought about the 3. She's going to drive the lane against Gross, and we'll get a foul called before she gets to the basket.
Was that on Neese or Gross?
I don't know. We'll see who they.
Guess they're going to give it to nope, Neese.
Neese with her first foul. So Witt will inbound it, and she'll find Sturgill under the basket, working against Canoy. Sturgill spins, goes up, shot no good, but freshman Archer will pull down the rebound.
Looked like Canoy forced the jump ball there.
Witt inbound for the Lady Lions. She wants to go long, and she does. She finds Sturgill out at top of the key. 5:38 now here in the first quarter. Lady Lions up 2-1. Wide open three-point basket for Howard, no good, and a fight for the rebound between Gross and Archer under the basket.
Probably got bailed out a little bit on that one.
Yep. Possession arrow will give it to the Lady Cats.
It's like Lexi Combs is, she was slowly moving. She stopped for a second. Inside to Gross. Back over to Neese, and she lost the ball out of bounds.
So turnover for the Lady Cats.
Pretty sure some kind of miscommunication happened there because I didn't even quite know how to call that. That just looked kind of confusing. I don't think they had quite understood what they had drawn up. And that happens sometimes. Happens all the time in college, I noticed.
Yeah,
so
happens a lot.
Yeah.
Howard drove into the lane, and she'll pick up she'll draw the foul against Canoy, I believe, as she was driving in the lane.
Yep.
And the Lady Lions will inbound it right in front of the Lady Cats bench. Hamilton Now to Howard. Howard, top of the key, wants to drive in the lane, kicks it back to Witt. Witt will drive. She'll kick it over in the corner now to Sturgill, and Sturgill is fouled on the shot.
Kanoy, I believe
I think it was on Kanoy, and that's 2
Yep.
on her, and Alexis Pelfrey set to check in front of the score table for the Lady Cats. First shot for Sturgill, rattles the rim and rolls off.
That's about as close as you can come without not putting the ball in the basket.
Kanoy will take a seat with 2 fouls, and Alexis Pelfrey comes in to replace her. Sturgill puts up the second shot all over the rim again, hits the back of the iron and drops in. So Sturgill good for 1 of 2 on those free throws. Low scoring game, 4:52 here left in the first. 3-1, the Lady Lions up over the Lady Cats. Lady Cats starting out kind of slow. You have to draw any baskets except for the free throw.
Lady Lions sent the pressure there in the last time, and they're continuing to do it. But it's going to leave Jericho-Nice wide open. Got the ball to Pelfrey, and Pelfrey puts it in, tying the game up at 3.
Here comes Molly Howard. She wants to drive in the lane, puts up the floater, and it's good for Howard. Another 2 points. She's got 4 here in the first quarter.
Now the Lady Cats looking to slow things down a little bit. Emily Neese now with the ball. Gets it to Combs. Combs got it to Gross in the middle, and she's nothing but net on a mid-range shot. And
That's a
we're
nice
tied at
shot.
5. That was a very good-looking shot.
Hamilton will walk it up the court for the Lady Lions of Elliott County. She's at the mid-court stripe, and she goes to work, trying to get the offense moving for Elliott County. She'll get it over to Sturgill on the left wing. Sturgill will find Witt, top of the key. Witt now over to Hamilton. Hamilton wanting to go inside, but Jericho-Nice has got Sturgill cut off.
Good steal by Lexi Combs. Now up the middle, layup is off target. Here comes Lady Lions back the other way.
And Howard's going to drive in the lane from a long pass. She puts up the layup, no good, tipped, and it'll go out of bounds. And it'll stay on this end of the court to our right with the Lady Lions of Elliott County. Special thanks to our sponsors here tonight, Jackson Family Medical Clinic. And a long pass from Witt to Sturgill, saved from out of bounds right in front of the bench. Heads up play. Howard, little scoop layup is good. She's got 6 points. 3:23 here in the first, and it's 7-5. Lady Lions over the Lady Cats.
So far, very close competitive game here. Emily Neese with the ball. Now got the Pelfrey, Neese in the corner. Cross-court pass to Lexi Combs. Combs drives with the floater up. Off.
Rebound down to Howard for the Lions. She'll bring it up the court. Crosses midcourt, stops at the three-point arc, puts up the shot off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Combs.
Jericho-Nice fakes shot, got it back to Gross, and she's going to be fouled on the mid-range shot.
Thanks again to Jackson Family Medical Healthcare. Come see them for all your medical needs. Open 7 days a week. New hours starting this week. Hometown atmosphere, and their family is sure to take care of yours. Breathitt Funeral Home, they believe that everyone deserves an honorable and respectable farewell. We treat you like family when only the best will do.
Gross is going to be off on that first free throw. Still got a chance to cut it to 1. 2:46 to play in the first quarter. And she will. 7-6. Lady Lions are ahead.
Howard, front court, working against Emily Neese. She'll kick it to Sturgill from the elbow. Shot off the rim, no good. Rebound down to Gross.
Now here comes Emily Neese. Bring the ball slowly up the floor. Going to draw something up. Got it to Combs. Back to Neese. Inside to Gross. Pelfrey for 3. Off to the right. Rebounded by the Lady Lions.
Here comes number 10, Kaylee Hamilton. She'll get it to Sturgill. Sturgill now to Molly Howard. Howard kicks back to Sturgill for 3. Shot no good. Rebound down to Emily Neese of the Lady Cats.
She comes up the floor. Going to kick it to Gross. Over to Combs. Back to Pelfrey. Shoots another 3.
Well, it's important that she got that shot up because the first one was off the mark, and she wanted to get another chance at that early on. Get back on the horse and ride that three-point shot, and don't shy away from it just because you miss it.
No, just because it didn't fall doesn't mean you can't continue to try to shoot threes. Shoot or shoot.
We got a quick timeout on the court. We'll keep it right here for this one, and we'll read through some commercials. We'll get our commercial break ready here in just a minute. People's Bank of Jackson, want to say special thanks to them. People's Bank working together to build success. Jackson Physical Therapy and Colby Watts. Colby is always there to get you back into the action. He takes great care of our Lady Cats and our Bobcats. Rose Brothers Department Store with locations in Jackson and Betaville. Scott and all the guys over at Jackson Electric, stop by and see them for your electrical, plumbing, appliance parts. And Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson. Special thanks to Citizens Bank, again, for sponsoring our Lady Cats and Bobcats. Short 30-second timeout. Both teams coming back onto the court. Low-scoring affair here in the first quarter. Lady Cats having a hard time finding the basket. Lions up 7-6. Just been a slow-moving offensive style for both teams here. And Lady Cats not been able to find the basket a whole lot early on, Donovan.
No, definitely not a high-scoring game. And like you said, it's been very slow-paced. Now the intensity kind of picks up.
We got R-Trip will hand it off to Hamilton. Now over to Howard. Howard drives in the lane, puts up the shot, and no good. Little jump shot doesn't fall for Howard. She's a good-looking athlete. She's got a good move going down the court and in the lane. Probably one of the better guards on this team. Emily Neese will shoot the three.
I know that shot didn't quite go down, but the Lady Cats, what they need to do here is probably just keep the pace up.
Yeah.
It seems like it's working, especially on defense. Lexi Combs almost got a steal there.
Witt to Howard. Howard drives in against Emily Neese. She'll dish it out to Hamilton. Hamilton brings it out to the logo, and she'll reset the offense. Gets it to Witt on the right wing. Into Howard. Dish back to Witt. Inside-out game, and the three-point basket is good for Kylie Witt. The Breathitt Funeral Home three-pointer. Good-looking offensive set there for the Lady Lions as they take the lead 10-6.
Great shot there. Lexi Combs is going to have it with just under 30 seconds to play here in the first quarter. 10-6, and it's going to be off the fingertips of Emily Neese and out of bounds. Not quite the start the Lady Cats wanted this one.
Well, it's definitely not an early game jitters. It just seems like they came out kind of off kilter and having a hard time getting their offense going. Defensively, they haven't looked that bad. Even though it's a 10-6 ball game. Elliott's up 4. Hamilton with it now. She'll get the pick from Witt, drive over on the right wing, and kick it to Howard. Howard drives in, double team now, back to Witt. Off the backboard, no good. Rebound to Gross. 9 seconds on the clock.
Here comes Gross. Looks like she's going to take it into the right. Layup's up, and it's good. And I believe that's going to be the last shot of the quarter. It is 10-8. The Lady Cats cut it to 2. I know it's not updated on our scoreboard here in the gymnasium.
There it goes.
But, yeah, there we go.
We'll take a quick break here, folks.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family-owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
I thought Tony was playing golf there for a minute when he yelled 4. We're back, folks. Bluegrass Sports Nation bringing you ladies basketball action from Jackson, Kentucky. The Breathitt Lady Cats taking on the Elliott County Lady Lions. 10-8 lead here as we start the second quarter. Hamilton will inbound it to Howard for the Lions. Howard dishes off to Hamilton now, over to Sturgill, taken away by Combs.
Good steal from Lexi Combs, and she's going to dribble it off of her feet And
the Lady Cats, everything that could go wrong
it's
is going wrong here in the
Anything,
first part of the ball game. Lexi was looking, and she had, I think, Emily Neese coming up the left end of the court, side of the court, and she was moving to the basket fast, and the ball just came off her foot out of bounds. So
I think she tried to make the pass before her hands were ready to, and she just lost it.
Lady Lions and Howard
Another
goes
good
back to
steal.
work, and Alexis Pelfrey takes it away. She'll slow it down for the Lady Cats.
Now over to Gross. Now back to Lexi Combs up at the top of the key, directing traffic. Coach letting them know something. Now they're going to continue with the play. Combs has it. Now kicks it up top to Emily Neese.
I don't think Coach Hayes was real happy with the first part of that set, and he was trying to get them to recognize they needed to reset the offense, come back out to midcourt.
Yeah, I believe that's what he was trying to say, is now Lexi Combs has it at the top of the key. Back to Jerica Neese. Now Emily Neese. Good job not forcing anything from the Lady Cats. Brennan Gross gets the hook shot to go, tying the game up at 10 with 6:30 to play here in the first quarter.
Hamilton, point guard for the Lions, brings it across midcourt. Combs in front of her. She'll work over to the right wing. Now back top of the key to Witt. Witt with a big three-point basket here early. Now over to Howard. Howard tries to get a step in the lane. Stops, puts down the dribble. Now she passes off to Hamilton. Hamilton cannot get by Combs. Working on it over in the corner now to number 13, who's Sturgill. Sturgill drives in the lane. And she'll go up with the shot and be fouled, I believe, by Alexis Pelfrey. So Brindley Gross with 5 points here early on for the Lady Cats. Good looking job under the basket. She got the ball down low, went to the hoop, and she's going to have to do a little bit more work under the basket probably, since Maddie Haddix is out for the Lady Cats right now. I think Maddie's anticipating some tests here later in the week, and maybe we'll find something out. Sturgill. Free throw drops in for Riley Sturgill. That'll make it 12-10. Lions over the Lady Cats.
As Emily Neese has it up at about the logo. Going to get to Lexi Combs. Now to Pelfrey. Over in the corner to Neese. Fakes the three, drives in. Good shot.
Nice fake and a nice jump shot by Emily Neese as she got the defender hanging in the air and drove around her and put up the jump shot good. Sturgill drives the lane for the Lady Lions, and she gets the jump shot to drop.
Seems like any time the Lady Cats score, Lady Lions answer back. And
answered quickly that time.
Yeah. Here comes Lexi Combs. Now gets the ball to Pelfrey. He's going to kick it to Gross on the right side.
Hamilton and Neese just going at it under the basket. Past to Neese. They were just battling underneath the hoop.
They really were. Maybe was fouled on that shot a little bit, but
no call on the shot, a no call on the bump here on Hamilton. She'll pass it to Molly Howard. Howard trying to go in the lane. She's cut off by Gross. Sturgill drives in the lane. Looked like a clean hand on the ball by Gross on the block.
Yeah, really.
Maybe even a jump ball, but she'll be called for the foul.
Referee did not see it the way we did. I believe we had a better angle than him on that one,
I've got my glasses on, but that doesn't mean I can see better than a referee. I have yet to this day to prove my point to a referee in many games. Sturgill misses the front end of that free throw.
Micah Kanoy checking in for Emily Pelfrey.
12-14. Lady Cats trail by 2, 4:48 here in the second. Sturgill toes the line for the second free throw. It's up. Nothing but net on that one. Sturgill with 5 points.
Oh, Alexis Pelfrey, sorry. I get names mixed up as Lexi Combs has the ball now.
Nice pass inside to Neese.
And one.
She gets the drive to drop and draws the foul.
That's going to give them an opportunity to tie this game here.
4:36 on the clock. Cats down 1. Emily Lee's trying to get the three-point play the old-fashioned way, and she does.
Good job there by Emily Neese.
5 points for Neese here in the first half of this game. Howard will bring it up for the Lady Lions as Hamilton has took a seat, and we've got a sub in the game. That's number 24. That is Preston for the Lady Lions.
Looks like it took a timeout.
We've got a quick timeout. We'll take it with.
At Breathitt Funeral Home, we believe that everyone deserves an honorable, respectful, and dignified final farewell within a reasonable budget. Freshly updated, we offer a spacious, clean facility. We offer pre-need policies that lock in the price, are available with monthly payments, and like all pre-arrangements, are 100% transferable. Breathitt Funeral Home offers the largest in-stock selection of caskets in the area, and we encourage you to compare our prices. We treat your family like our family. Breathitt Funeral Home, when only the best will do.
Since 1962, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson has been proud to serve the community. They care about the people of Breathitt County and are the only locally owned bank in the community. With 2 branches in Jackson and 1 in Beattyville, they're never too far away when you need them. And with the latest innovations in banking, keeping track of your finances has never been easier. Helping to grow Breathitt County as leaders for over 60 years. That's Citizens Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, folks, we are back from the Coliseum. Jackson, Kentucky, Lady Cats and the Lady Lions tied up at 15, 4:24 on the clock.
Lexi Combs has it up at the top of the key. Going to kick it to Neese on the right side. Back over to Combs. Now to Emily Neese. Pulls a 3 and got it. Really good
Breathitt
looking
Funeral
shot.
Home three-pointer finds the bottom of the basket for Emily Neese.
Really good looking shot there as Lady Lions take possession.
Howard working against Combs. She'll hand it off to Sturgill. Sturgill will pass it to Witt. Now back to Sturgill. Sturgill drives over on the right wing. Now back top of the key to Witt. Witt has hit a three-pointer from back here. Now back to Sturgill. Sturgill drives in past the free throw line. Kind of had an open lane. Layup's no good. Battle for the basketball. Emily Neese comes up with it.
But she's going to take it through 3 defenders and draw the foul there on the floor.
It's kind of hard to not keep dribbling when you got 3 trying to cut you off right in front of you.
Yeah.
And none of them had their feet set, so there's no possibility of getting a charge call there. And Emily able to get through them, but she draws the foul. And
Kanoy is going to inbound it to Gross. Back to Neese. Back to Kanoy. Corner to Emily Neese.
the foul was on Witt of the Lady Lions.
Now
Coach Hayes directing traffic from the bench.
Lexi Combs is reiterating what he said from the top of the key as Micah Kanoy kicks it over to Lexi Combs, and she's going to bring it back up. Now drives in, dribbles off her foot, recovers the ball. Gross.
Wow.
Very contested three. Got it to go. I believe that's going to extend the lead to 6, I think, but it only says 5. I think that was a 3.
I thought it was too.
Maybe it was only a 2. That was a heck of a shot or whatever it was.
Shot under the basket, no good for the Lions. And number 25, Bailey Archup and Gross battling for the rebound.
Good job blowing the whistle when there was a jump ball. It's been an instance I've seen this year where they battled for a jump ball and then all heck broke loose here. So
it's you got to keep control of the game.
Yeah.
The referee's doing a good job here.
Yeah, doing
we've
really
had a
good
couple
tonight.
of jump balls and battle for the rebounds. These girls are playing physical basketball. Combs and Neese working over on that side. They'll get it back out to Jerica.
She's going to give it to Brinley Gross. Back over to Jerica Neese. Now Lexi Combs. Going to in the corner for 3. A little bit too hard. Not a bad shot. And it's going to be off the fingertips of Lexi Combs. And
Lexi's like, no, it went off them.
yeah. Kind of looked like she rolled that one out like a bowling ball. I don't really know why she had that look on her face.
Yeah. Howard working against Combs. She'll drive into the free throw line, kick it back out to Sturgill. Sturgill now kicks it back to Witt. Over on the left wing to Howard for 3, no good. Brinley Gross clears out the rebound.
Now back to Lexi Combs. Gonna give it to Emily Neese. Fakes shot. Mid-range is going to be off. Saved by Emily Neese, but probably not the save she wants.
Sturgill to Howard. Back to Sturgill under the basket. Goes up with a shot and no good, but they'll get Lexi Combs for the foul. And Sturgill will go to the free throw line. That'll be 3 fouls, I believe, on Breathitt and 2 on Elliott County at this point in the second quarter.
Couldn't quite get that shot to fall, but very good passing. Led to a good look there, and then drew the contact. Just put at the line, capitalizes on the first free throw, cutting the lead to 4.
Sturgill with 6 points here in the first half. Toes the line for the second part of her free throws, and that one's off the rim, no good. Rebounded down by Brinley Gross. Sturgill tries to take away the pass, and Lexi will come up with it.
Trying to turn on the Jets as they know they have a 5-on-4. Got it to Kanoy, and she's going to be off on the 3. Almost rebounded by Emily Neese, who's going to tip it.
Sturgill and Kanoy tied up. The ball comes loose, still on the court. Artrup comes up with it. She's knocked down. Witt finally handles it for the Lady Lions. Howard begging for it on the left wing, and she gets the pass from Sturgill.
A lot of chaos right there.
Goes in the lane against Kanoy, puts up the scoop layup, no good, gets the rebound, takes the ball away from Gross, and she'll get another 2-point basket, 8 for Howard here in the first half.
Well, you said it earlier, Robbie. They are definitely playing aggressive as Lexi Combs brings the ball up for the Lady Cats.
I'm impressed with this zone defense that the Lady Lions is playing on the Lady Cats. They've been able to. I mean, it's a 2-point ball game, but I think and a big Breathitt Funeral Home 3-pointer by Jerica Neese.
Now it's a 5-point ball game.
The Lady Lions have really done a good job with that zone on staying in front of the Lady Cats. Lady Cats up to a 5-point lead now.
Done a good job containing them on defense. So have the Lady Cats. As that three is going to be off. Rebounded by Emily Neese.
Sturgill tried to match the Lady Cats with that shot, but it's no good.
Slowed things down. I'm not sure why she did that. Looked like she had a layup. Brinley Gross has it on the right side. Now back to Kanoy. 6 seconds to play in the quarter. Emily Neese shoots the 3. It's going to be off, and that is the first half. Breathitt County 23, Elliott County 18.
We'll be back after this commercial on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
At Breathitt Funeral Home, we believe that everyone deserves an honorable, respectful, and dignified final farewell within a reasonable budget. Freshly updated, we offer a spacious, clean facility. We offer pre-need policies that lock in the price, are available with monthly payments, and like all pre-arrangements, are 100% transferable. Breathitt Funeral Home offers the largest in-stock selection of caskets in the area, and we encourage you to compare our prices. We treat your family like our family. Breathitt Funeral Home, when only the best will do.
All right, folks, we are back. Got about 5.5 minutes on the clock here during intermission. I do apologize. I did pretty good on most of the points, but I came up a little bit shy on Breathitt early on in that first quarter, trying to get some of the names right on the Elliott County squad. I've got Jerica Neese down here for looks like 8 points. Her and Brinley Gross both with a Breathitt Funeral Home 3-point basket. Gross also with 8. Jerica Neese with another Breathitt Funeral Home 3-point basket. And on the Elliott County side of things, Molly Howard leading the way with 8. Riley Sturgill with 6. And Kylie Whitt with a 3-point basket. Hamilton did not score, and Artrett did not score for the Lady Lions. The Lions coming in here at 4-6. Not as good a record as the Lady Cats, but I tell you what, early on in the first quarter, Donovan, they looked like they might run away with it a couple times as the Lady Cats had a hard time finding the basket. Seems like the Lady Cats got the rust shook off in the second quarter and shots began to fall for them, and that's made the difference. I made mention earlier, a pretty good defense by Elliott County. Nothing that the Lady Cats haven't seen before, but it seems like it took them a little bit of time to work through it and get the rust shook off from the trip down to Gatlinburg and get things going. And I'm sure that's what Coach Hayes wanted to do early on here to get a game right back off the break and get them ready for a big month of basketball in January.
You'd hate to start off your month of January against, one of your toughest opponents, being really super rusty.
Speaking of opponents, the Lady Tigers for Jackson City, they are down at Wolfe County battling with the Lady Wolves tonight. I know that game was going on as I was coming in here tonight, and I had a couple of scores early on that Hazard and Perry County girls. I knew those two were playing. Hazard's girls were 55, Perry County 72. And Hazard's boys and Perry County boys, big game tonight up there. Yeah. So I don't know if I've not got any scoring updates from those. I want to give a shout-out to David Ritchie for sending me those scores. Thanks, David. But 3.5 minutes here, 23-18. The Lady Cats of Breathitt up 5 on the Lady Lions of Elliott County. The Lady Lions are back on the court. Lady Cats yet to come in and getting some scoring updates right now. Looks like the Hazard boys are up 19-8 right now over Perry Central. Thanks, Amy, for that
game
scoring update.
That game will definitely be a good way to prove, who's one of the top teams in the region.
there's a lot of talk about Perry Central, but I tell you what, Hazard has really opened the eyes of a lot of people. So, and right now it looks like they're putting on a pretty good show against Perry Central.
Beat Wolf County.
Yep.
Very good. They beat Betsy Lane and Jackson City by about the same amount of points as well, and those three are solid teams.
We're going to take a quick break here. Got about 2.5 minutes. We'll be back on Bluegrass Sports Nation after this commercial.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolf County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolf County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolf County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolf County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolf County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolf County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
Basketball fans know December is the start of the holiday season. A 4-month round ball holiday running all winter right through March. And at Rose Brothers, we're happy to help Bluegrass Sports Nation bring great high school action to you each week. And when your athletes need basketball shoes, or when you need warm weather gear to get through the winter, come see us at Rose Brothers. We have performance athletic footwear from Nike, Under Armour, and Skechers, and great outerwear from Columbia, Simply Southern, and Under Armour. Now let's cheer on our young athletes, and good luck from all of us at Rose Brothers in Jackson and Betaville.
Folks, we are back here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. Thanks for tuning in and watching the Lady Cats of Breathitt County as they take on the Lady Lions of Elliott County. We got a 23-18 ball game here at the half. Got about 10 seconds left. Just was updating some folks, or thanks to some folks for some updated scores. Looks like there's about 6 minutes left in the second quarter, and the Hazard boys were up 19-8 over PCC. I don't have another update on the Jackson City Wolf County girls game. We know that one's going on too. So a lot of basketball to start off the new year here in the region. And we'll get back to the action as the Elliott Lady Lions will take the court down here to the left. The 3-point basket by Sturgill was no good. Combs will pull down the rebound. Here she comes.
She's going to kick it to Neese up at the top of the key. Now Emily Neese looks to drive. She does not, though. Got it over to Combs. She's going to drive, kicks it back out to Jerica Neese, fakes the 3-point shot over to Gross up at the top. Going to give it back to Emily Neese. They're putting pressure defensively on her. She's going to drive around to the left side, up for a layup. It looks like she's going to be blocked, hit the bottom of the rim, then bounced off of her and went out of bounds.
But Whit altered the shot, and the shot went up, bounced off the backboard, and came back and hit Neese, and then went out of bounds. And Lady Lions are back to work on the offensive side of things, and Hamilton will hand it off to Howard. Howard all the way across the court to Sturgill. Sturgill, top of the key, wants to drive in the lane. She'll tip pass it down to Hamilton. Hamilton's resets the offense. Got her work cut out for her, working against Lexi Combs. Lady Cats playing man-to-man. Hamilton now to Sturgill. Sturgill looking inside. Pass back over to Hamilton. Gross out in front of Whit. Whit passes in the lane to Sturgill. Sturgill goes up with the shot. The layup's no good. Can't get it to drop, but she draws the foul.
I noticed a lot of that early in the first quarter as well. The Lady Lions getting a lot of good layups.
Good looks at the basket anyway.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Good looks at the basket. And they drew a lot of fouls and capitalized off some of them, I believe.
Sturgill rattles the front end of 2 free throws home. She gets the first one to drop, 6:44 on the clock. Make it 23-19. She puts up the second one all over the rim again and in for Sturgill.
But if Elliott County can continue to do that and get those good looks and have it not kind of stall out like it did in the first half, then this could be a really close game, I believe.
Combs over to Kanoe, puts up Breathitt Funeral Home three-pointer, no good. Shot blocked again by one of the Lady Lions under the basket against Gross.
I believe that was number 3, Witt with the block.
Howard with an open three for the Lions, no good, off the basket. Pulled out of there by Emily Neese.
Now Kanoe with it. Up the right side, going to give it to Gross. Gross drives in for a layup, and she's going to be fouled.
So Brindley Gross will step to the free throw line. Brindley with 8 points here in the first half. She'll step to the line and try to add to her total.
And she is going to get the first one to go, making it 24-20. Here with 6 minutes and 8 seconds to play in the third quarter. Off on the second free throw, rebounded by her. Back to Lexi Combs. And Kanoe with a good look, mid-range from the corner, off.
Great effort by the Lady Cats, by Kanoe and Gross and Combs that time to keep the ball alive. You want those second chance opportunities. Sooner or later, they're going to pay off for you.
Yeah, really good effort, like you said, to get that offensive rebound from the free throw.
Howard goes to work for the Lady Lions, drives down the lane, puts up the little floater, and it's good for Molly Howard. 10 points for her tonight.
That's a 2-point game. Lady Cats in the lead and possession as Lexi Combs flips it back to Emily Neese. The corner to Jerica Neese, now to Brentley Gross. Over in the right wing, Lexi Combs, and she gets that 3-point shot to go, making it 27-22 here with 5:20 to play in the third quarter.
Lexi Combs left open. She says, thank you very much for the Breathitt Funeral Home 3-point opportunity. She makes good of it. Howard and Combs tied up under the basket on this end. We got a jump ball. Possession will go to the Lady Cats.
Very quick to blow the whistle on that one.
Howard pleading her case to Mr. Referee.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that one. That was a very quick whistle.
5 minutes on the clock here in the third. 27-22, Lady Cats up 5. Low-scoring contest and tight ball game. Neither one of these teams, I don't think, has been over 5 or 6 points ahead of the other squad.
No, very competitive game as Emily Neese has got it on the right wing.
Sturgill's got her cut off. She'll pass to Kanoe under the basket. Dish back to Emily, and she gets the bounce.
Good ball movement there, making it 29-22. Breathitt County takes a 7-point lead.
Hamilton will kick it over to Sturgill. Sturgill back to Hamilton, top of the key. She's trying to work around Combs, and it's tipped over to Howard. Howard will drive in, kick it back to Sturgill. Sturgill drives around the pick from Artrip. Shot up, no good. Back under the basket, gets her own rebound. Up and in for Riley Sturgill.
It's 29-24 here, 4 minutes to play in the third quarter. Lexi Combs brings the ball up and hands it over to Emily Neese.
Neese hands it off to Combs.
Over to Kanoe. Corner to Neese. Almost had a
turnover on the out of bounds line.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to get it out.
Lady Cats having a little bit of a hard time under the basket. That time the ball tied up as Kanoe went under.
It's all right. I'm having a harder time speaking. So I think
they're going to give her 2 shots on the free throw line. Foul came on the shot under the basket. Kanoe was getting ready to inbound it. And referee Doug Gross says, no, you got 2. She makes good on the first one.
That'll make it 30-24. 3:44 to play here in the third quarter. The Lady Cats, ever since about halfway through the second quarter, they have looked much better offensively, I think.
Leanne Preston comes in for Artrip, as Artrip will take a seat on the bench. Hamilton to Sturgill. Sturgill inside to Witt. Kicks it back to Howard. Howard fakes the 3. Brings it back to the top of the key to Sturgill. Open for 3. No good.
It's going to be rebounded by Neese, and she's going to toss it over to Lexi Combs. Looks like she's going to slowly bring the ball up. Now goes to the right wing, looking for someone to pass it to. Doesn't look like there's anyone to pass it to. Emily Neese comes back up to the top, got the ball off on the layup.
Sturgill comes down with it for the Lions, and she'll bring it up court, dish inside to Preston. Preston under the basket, and her first shot of the night is good for Leanne Preston.
That's a good pass and a good look.
And Preston was wide open under the basket.
Lexi Combs to bring it up again for the Lady Cats. Over to Neese on the left side, into Kanoy, to Gross in the corner for three, and that's short. Rebounded by the Lady Lions.
Preston with the rebound, and she'll get it to Hamilton. Hamilton up the court quick, chased down by Lexi Combs. Witt will shoot the three for the Lady Lions. Clean rebound brought down by Preston. She'll bring it back out top of the key to Howard.
And we talked about that earlier, getting the offensive rebounds, getting more chances. It's really important. Can't quite capitalize on that one. It's going to be rebounded by Lexi Combs.
Howard short on a jump shot for the Lady Lions.
Now ball over to Neese. As Gross passes it across the floor to the corner to Kanoy. Back over to Jerica Neese. Now to Emily Neese at the top of the key. Kanoy with it. And she drives the middle, goes up with the layup, and she is going to be fouled.
Good job by Howard and Preston that time. Both defenders trying to cut Kanoy off as she went to the basket, and Preston will be charged with the foul as Micah Kanoy will go back to the free throw line with 1:48 on the clock here in the third quarter. First shot is up and good for Micah Kanoy.
It's going to push the lead up to 5 points here with 1:48 to play the third quarter.
Kanoy's second shot is good from the free throw line. Make it 32-26, so Cats out to a 6-point lead here with 1:48 on the clock.
And they are going to sub Kanoy out and put Alexis Pelfrey in the game.
Hamilton walks it up for the Lady Lions. She crosses midcourt, calls the offense, gets a pick. She'll drive into the lane, puts up the layup. Shot no good, brought down by Jerica Neese. Hamilton has wanted to do that a number of times tonight, but the defense of the Lady Cats has kept her from doing so. A good pick that time, set by Sturgill, I believe. And Preston allowed Hamilton to get into the lane.
As Brinley Gross goes up for a layup, and it looks like it's going to be tipped over the basket.
Molly Howard back across midcourt for Elliott County. She'll drive in the lane, wanted to go up for the layup, and she'll be fouled on the shot. I think the foul's going to be on Lexi Combs if I saw the referee correctly. And I did. That's 2 on Lexi as Molly Howard will go to the free throw line. First shot, nothing but net for Howard. Second shot for Howard, same as the first, nothing but net.
And the Lady Cats are set to bring the ball back up. With a 4-point lead, a minute to play here in the third quarter. Lexi Combs with the ball. Gets it over to Neese. Now to Jerica Neese. Back to Emily Neese. Combs cuts. Good pass to the corner to Gross.
Nice pass.
Passes up 2 threes in a row. Back to Pelfrey, who's going to get it into Emily Neese. And that's going to be a jump ball.
Emily Neese trying to get through 2 defenders and get the ball passed over to Brinley Gross, I believe, and that time jump ball called. Lady Cats doing a good job moving the ball around. Unselfish play there and on that possession. Not able to find the basket, but good job swinging the ball around the court, and that's how you get find a person open eventually. Preston drives in the lane, and that is Howard. That wasn't Preston. I thought that was Preston, but Howard drives in, shot no good.
Looks like it's stolen by Gross. Jerica Neese had it on the right side. Lexi Combs standing wide open in the corner, calling for it. Did not quite get it. 13 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Lexi Combs has it, drives right, back to Gross. Emily Neese, 3 to play. Gonna lose it, gonna have to throw it up. Stolen, and I don't even think they were able to get that shot off.
I think the Lady Cats were trying to wait on the final shot like they were earlier, and that time the ball was tipped loose, And that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter. We'll take a break on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll be back after these messages.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies, including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
We got a fresh 8 minutes wound up on the clock here in the Coliseum. As always, the fans miss out on such good commentary and comments during the commercial breaks.
Yes,
some of the best.
As always.
32-28, Lady Cats with a 4-point lead. Combs goes back to work for the offense.
Ball over to Pelfrey on the left side. Now Neese back over to Lexi Combs on the right. Now Brindley Gross on the inside. It's going to be off her fingertips.
Howard takes it away. She'll come up with a loose ball. Howard across midcourt. She'll find Sturgill for three. Off the iron, no good. Hamilton pulls down the rebound, and they get a whistle under the basket. Foul going to be on Brindley Gross. And Hamilton will go to the line to shoot two. Thanks again to our sponsors, Jackson Medical Clinic and Family Health Care. Come see them for all your medical needs. Open 7 days a week with new extended hours. Hometown atmosphere, and their family is sure to take care of yours.
They'll be off on that first free throw a little bit. I think it's to the right.
Hamilton toes the line for the second shot. She's played point guard all night here for the Lady Lions. Second shot is good.
Now down to a one-possession game, 32-29, with 7 minutes and 25 seconds to play here in this game. Emily Neese back over to Lexi Combs, back to Neese. Now Jerica Neese. Now Lexi Combs has it towards the left side of the top of the key. Now brings it, centers it up. Hands it to Neese on left side, who's going to give it back to Combs. Now Emily Neese in the corner for three, and that one's going to be off. Rebounded by Pelfrey. And, a timeout from Breathitt County. I didn't think she stepped on the line.
Good-looking offensive set. Once again, they're swinging the ball around and looked good, I thought. It just seemed to me like things not going the way that they wanted them to, and Coach Hayes calls the timeout. Once again, a good defense by the Lady Lions to kind of shut off some passing lanes and maybe not give them the open shot. Like we talked about, swinging the ball around and making some good passes, but the Lions have been right there to shut off the open shot, if you will. We want to say special thanks again to our sponsors. Thanks to Breathitt Funeral Home for doing all of our three-point baskets. Breathitt Funeral Home, they believe everyone deserves an honorable and affordable final farewell with newly renovated facilities. They will treat your family like their family when only the best will do. People's Bank of Jackson, working together to build success. People's is ready to help you reach your dreams. Colby Watts and Jackson Physical Therapy, they're there to help you get back into the action. Rose Brothers Department Stores with locations in Jackson and Bataville. Scott and all the guys over at Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply, stop and see them for all your electrical, plumbing, heating, septic, and appliance parts. And, of course, Citizens Bank and Trust of Jackson, serving the financial needs of Breathitt County. Be sure and check out their free CBTJ mobile app. Thanks again to all those sponsors for helping us bring you the action here live from the Coliseum.
Speaking of sponsors, we got a big year coming, Robbie.
Yeah, well, what you were telling me earlier, sounds like the racing season is going to be pretty full.
It's starting very early in February for us. We'll take a trip down to Bradenton, Florida. But back to basketball, as Kanoy goes up, she's going to be a little bit off to the left on that layup. Rebounded by the Lady Lions.
Howard will pull it down. She goes to work, gets it under the basket to Preston, where she was money earlier, and she's right back there again tonight. Open under the basket, and the shot is good for Leanne Preston.
Here comes Lexi Combs. Backs it out. Kicks it to Emily Neese. Now Kanoy's got it. Back to Lexi Combs on the right side. Drives the middle. Up with a floater and one. Took a 1-point lead. Chance to have, I believe, a 4-point lead.
She'll go to the line. Lexi's shot is up and good. Alexis Pelfrey will come back in as Kanoy will take a seat. 6:10 on the clock. Molly Howard will bring it up for the Lady Lions of Elliott County. Cross midcourt. She's got Gross in front of her. Gets a pick from Witt. Now working against Neese to Sturgill. Sturgill drives the lane, kicks in the corner to Hamilton. Hamilton drives, kicks it back to an open Howard, and just the three in and out rims. Witt gets the rebound, goes back up for the Lions, and she'll be fouled by Brinley Gross.
Seems like we've gone back to what happened in the first half. Anytime the Lady Cats do anything, Elliott County just answers back immediately.
Kylie Witt that time under the basket, and she finds a way. She goes to the line and makes good on the three-point play the old-fashioned way.
And now it is a 1-point game again as Lexi Combs looked like she was going to drive, backed it out. She is going to drive up the right side and got the layup. Here comes Elliott County.
Molly Howard playing point. She'll stop, thought about the three, dish it over to Sturgill. Sturgill, top of the key, drives in the lane, goes in between defenders, high off the backboard and good for Riley Sturgill.
5 minutes and 20 seconds to play here in this one. Lexi Combs goes behind the back, passes it to the corner to Neese.
Lady Cats' unselfish play here is behind the back by Combs in the lane and then passed it across court in the corner to Neese.
Ball is back to Combs. Now Jerica Neese with it. Back to Pelfrey. Now Jerica Neese on the right side. Emily Neese takes it at the top of the key. Screen there by Lexi Combs as Emily Neese.
I
think she just lost it out of bounds.
They're going to say Hamilton knocked it out.
Yeah, I believe Hamilton thought she lost it out of bounds as well.
Uh-oh.
Over and back.
Yep. Over and back.
I tell you what, I think the Cats got away with one there. It looked like the referee called it Hamilton knocked it out. And she was kind of surprised on the call too. But anyway, it works out.
Yep.
The Lady Lions have got the basketball with 4:40 on the clock. Hamilton goes to work. Over in the corner to Howard. Howard fakes, comes back to Hamilton. She'll drive in the lane and dish to Preston. Preston now to Sturgill. Sturgill drives in the lane. Off the backboard, no good. Ball is tipped, comes down to Brinley Gross.
Gross takes it right down the middle, and ball's going to be tipped. Now to Pelfrey. Back to Emily Neese for three.
Wow.
Nothing but net. Makes it 40-36, and a big shot there.
A big Breathitt Funeral Home three-point basket by Emily Neese. Howard under the hoop with it. She'll kick it back out to Sturgill. She drives in the lane against Neese. No call. Ball tipped. Still being tipped around. Alexis Pelfrey comes out of there with it. She dishes it off to Combs.
Now to Gross. Gross does not pick it up cleanly, and she's going to step on the out-of-bounds line.
No, we got a timeout
we got a
call
timeout.
before. Yep. Coach Hayes calls the timeout to save the ball from going out of bounds. We'll take it with them here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll be back after this commercial.
PDQ Sales and Services, formerly known as Jackson Wholesale Company, is a locally owned and operated convenience store and grocery store supplier with a full line of products. They have ice cream, groceries, meat, dairy, candy, and more. They even have janitorial supplies, including Tactical Strike disinfectant. Tactical Strike has been approved by the EPA to kill the virus that causes COVID-19. Give PDQ a call today at 606-666-2495.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
We are back from Jackson, Kentucky, here in the Coliseum. And the Lady Cats with a 4-point lead over the Lady Lions of Elliott County. Lady Cats to inbound the ball.
Pelfrey looked at Nice and did not get it off in time.
5-second call.
Violation.
Yep. Turnover, Lady Cats, and Molly Howard will bring it in to Hamilton for the Lady Lions.
It's turnovers like that you just can't have in close games like this.
Frustrating. Hamilton to Howard. Howard tries to work in the lane against Combs. She'll kick it back to Hamilton. Open for the jump shot off the iron. No good. Brought down by Brenda Gross.
She's going to kick it back to Lexi Combs. Combs goes behind the back again to Gross for three. Got it. Off of a great pass by Lexi Combs.
That is the second Breathitt Funeral Home 3-point basket for Brindley Gross tonight.
That's really going to put the pressure here on Elliott County.
Howard working from the free throw line, drives in the lane, puts up the shot. It's no good, but I think the foul is going to be called on Gross. It is. I think that's her fourth. It is, yep. 4 fouls on Brindley with 3:04 in the fourth quarter.
An opportunity to cut the game here to 5 points.
Howard's first free throw is up, and it's good. She's got a good shot. Howard will step to the line for the second free throw for the Lady Lions, and it's up, and it's good. Pressure defense by the Lady Lions now, trying to create the turnover.
They almost did. They are going to grab a hold of Gross's hand, kind of pull it back as a foul is going to be called there.
Let's see what number he put I think it's on Hamilton. So the foul on Hamilton, that's her fourth also.
2:57 play. Combs almost lost it. Combs does lose it there.
Howard playing cleanup for the Lions. She'll come up with it and get it to Hamilton. Over to Sturgill. Scrappy play here in the fourth quarter. Howard finds an opening. She'll go in the lane. And the referee calls her for the walk as she gets in the lane.
Definitely not happy about that call.
Lions fans upset about the walk call as Howard drove into the lane.
Yeah. She was not happy about that call at all. I believe it was a walk. I think she did take.
Sturgill going to be called for the push. She ran into the back of Combs. Combs being guarded heavily by Howard, and she put on the brakes right in front of the Breathitt bench, and Sturgill going to be called for the foul. She ran into her.
Good defensive pressure, but they are going to get the ball to Lexi Combs.
Lady Lions have really picked up the intensity on defense here in the fourth quarter, trying to create the turnovers. That time it doesn't pay a dividend. Witt will draw the foul. Combs drives right under the basket, and Witt going to be called for the push against Combs.
Her hands were straight up. I don't think she pushed her out of bounds. I think she probably just...
Maybe a bump.
I think she bumped her, which I guess you would classify that as a push out of bounds, even though you're not using
trying
your
to get
hands.
it in bounds. Ball knocked loose, and the Lions fans thought that the Lady Cats were the last to touch it, but the Lady Cats will inbound.
It was a very close call there as Gross is the ball in the corner. And,
Witt going to be called for the bump again as she just a little bit too much pressure against Gross. Gross went to the court, and the Lady Lions bench and the fans not happy about that one. I thought maybe Witt didn't foul her.
Yeah.
Brindley's first foul shot is good. And Gross has done her work here tonight. She's still totaling up points here on my score sheet. Toes the line for the second shot. Off the rim, no good. Rebound down to Witt. Hamilton going to push it up for the Lady Lions. Goes to Howard. Howard in the lane. Hard to beat that as Howard goes in for the layup, and it's good. We will take a break with them. 4-point lead for the Lady Cats. Will be.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
At Breathitt Funeral Home, we believe that everyone deserves an honorable, respectful, and dignified final farewell within a reasonable budget. Freshly updated, we offer a spacious, clean facility. We offer pre-need policies that lock in the price, are available with monthly payments, and like all pre-arrangements, are 100% transferable. Breathitt Funeral Home offers the largest in-stock selection of caskets in the area, and we encourage you to compare our prices. We treat your family like our family. Breathitt Funeral Home, when only the best will do.
So we are back here in the Coliseum. Lady Cats with a 4-point lead over the Lady Lions. We were having a good discussion about the referees and some of the calls and no calls and the way we see it, the way fans see it. And sometimes it's different on the court. Vantage points are different.
Yeah. Sometimes when you're sitting up here, it gives you an advantage, and sometimes it's a disadvantage. Lexi Combs with a good drive to the basket, but it is going to be blocked.
Blocked by Witt, and Sturgill comes up with it with 1:58 on the clock. 4-point game. Sturgill goes in the lane, can't get the free throw to fall. Kanoe tips it out, battle for it on the court. And Emily Neese comes out of there with it, and referee Doug Gross calls the jump ball. Witt and Neese had it tied up. Possession arrow gives it to the Lady Lions. Fans on both sides of the gymnasium getting loud now. 1:48 on the clock.
44-40.
Molly Howard will shoot the jump shot, no good. Rebound to Micah Kanoe. Kanoe going to slow things up. She'll get it back to Neese. A little pressure applied by the Lady Lions.
Now Lexi Combs with it. And you're back to Neese up at the top of the key.
Great defense by
Really
Elliott
good
County.
defense, yeah. Almost trapped her there. There's Jerica Neese with it. Now back to Lexi Combs. Jerica Neese again. They're running off clock here, and that's what they want to do. As Kanoe gets it back to Jerica Neese at the top. Back to Emily Neese, and
I didn't see that foul either, but we got a foul called, and maybe away from the ball.
Maybe that's the only way it could have been.
That is the sixth foul for the Lady Lions. So the Lady Cats will go to the free throw line. Jerica Neese puts up the free throw, and it's good.
Makes it a 5-point game with 1:07 to play.
Second free throw by Jerica Neese. Off the back of the iron, no good. 5-point game. Here comes Hamilton. Over to Howard. You definitely want the ball in Howard or Hamilton's hands. Howard under the basket shot, no good. Pulled down by Combs.
Off her feet there. And tries to put up the shot.
We got a timeout called on the Breathitt bench, I believe. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here and say thanks again to our sponsors. Thanks to People's Bank of Jackson, Citizens Bank of Jackson, Jackson Physical Therapy, Rose Brothers Department Store, Jackson Electric, Breathitt Funeral Home, and Jackson Family and Medical Clinic. Special thanks to all those sponsors for being right here and bringing you this broadcast, the Lady Cats and the Lady Lions. I tell you what, we've had a great game. The fourth quarter, the pace is a lot different, but the scoring totals has really picked up here in the fourth quarter to match that in the first. I'm really surprised at the a sense of urgency that both of these teams have going to the basket. Elliott County defensively has really picked up the intensity on this end of the court.
Yeah, this game has been much more intense, as you said. Second half been really close, too.
It took both clubs a little while to get warmed up here tonight. Elliott County kind of jumped out in front early. Lady Cats came storming back, and they'll go back to work as Kanoe tries to inbounds it.
Got it into Lexi Combs, and she's fouled in the corner.
Well, Sturgill had to foul her there
Yeah.
to stop the clock. Lexi probably not the person you want to put on the free throw line, but they had to get the clock stopped so they could get a chance at getting some offense on their end of the court. Sturgill will foul out with 5 fouls, and a great job here for her tonight as Hamilton will come back in. I've got Riley Sturgill with 12 points.
And Lexi Combs is going to be good on the first one, extending the lead to 6. Bringing to 46-40 here. 50 seconds to play. Second free throw, that's good too. And here comes Alexis Pelfrey for Kanoe.
Hamilton, Howard, Witt, Artrip, and Preston in the game for the Lady Lions with 46 seconds on the clock. Howard turns, gives to Hamilton. She'll shoot the 3, no good. Rebound down to Emily Neese. Lady Lions get back in the defensive set. 34 seconds on the clock, 40-47, and Preston will foul Emily Neese.
Probably a miscommunication there. Only Preston didn't know that they wanted to foul him there.
The bench for the Lady Lions was screaming for one of the starters to get a foul and stop the clock.
Yeah.
31 seconds. Emily Neese puts up the free throw shot, and it's good.
Emily Neese on the line for Lady Cats.
Second shot for Emily. It is good.
Makes it 49-40 with 30 seconds to play in this one.
Howard going to drive in the lane under the basket. The shot is no good off the backboard, but she'll draw a foul on the way to the hoop. So she'll get to shoot a layup or shoot a free throw off the missed layup. 26.3 on the clock.
And that one will cut the lead to 8. Makes it 49-41.
Second shot for Molly Howard. It's good. They'll make it 49-42, 25 seconds. They try to dribble up court without getting fouled, and we'll run the clock. Witt working against Combs.
They're going to foul her on the shot. Looking at 13.4 seconds to play.
Kind of surprised they gave the Lady Cats that much room as Neese got the pass across court to Combs, and Combs went under the basket for the layup, which was no good, and she'll draw the foul. Foul was on Preston. That is her third. First shot for Lexi Combs is good. Second shot is good for Lexi Combs.
And here comes Jerica Neese for Micah Kanoe. And that is more than likely going to be the final substitution in the game with 13 seconds to play. 51-42.
Howard at the free throw line. She'll drive in, puts up the one-handed jump shot, no good. Archer put a shot up, no good. The Lady Cats will pull down the rebound, and that'll do it as the Lady Cats will get out of here victorious, 51-42 against the Lady Lions of Elliott County. Folks, we will be right back after these messages, and we'll recap this one here on Bluegrass Sports Nation.
Daniel Boone once said, "Heaven must be a Kentucky kind of place." We think he must have been talking about Wolfe County. When some places button up for the winter, Wolfe County, Kentucky is putting out the welcome mat. Our miles of hiking trails greet you whether you're wearing running shoes or hiking boots. If you'd rather go vertical, our climbing options challenge visitors from all over the world, even ice climbing when the conditions are right. Without the lush canopy of summer, you can see for miles across our beautiful Appalachian hills to our natural arches, rivers, and lakes. Legend has it there's treasure buried in Wolfe County. We can't swear there's buried treasure, but we can promise when you visit Wolfe County, you'll discover our true treasures are the people who call this part of Kentucky home. Warmer, more welcoming folks you won't find anywhere else. You may arrive as our guest, but you'll leave as part of our family. There will always be a place for you at our table and tasty homemade food on your plate. Wolfe County has many gorgeous cabins, country inns, and Airbnbs waiting for you to rent. After a full day of adventure, you can sit by a relaxing fire or take a dip in a hot tub. Take a little bit of our unbridled spirit home with you. Our artisans have been featured at museums around the country, but they get their inspiration for their craft from right here at home. Come and see for yourself why Wolfe County, Kentucky is a little bit of home and a lot of adventure.
Folks, we are back here from the Coliseum in Jackson, Kentucky, where the Lady Cats are victorious 51-42 over the Lady Lions of Elliott County. A great game to start out the new year for both ball clubs. A game like this, you really hate to see a loser. Both teams really scrappy play for about 3 quarters. You score these as a heavyweight matchup, and a lot of times a ball club is slow starting out, or maybe they don't play as hard in the third quarter as they did the first. And seemed like that being the case as the Lady Cats tried to stay ahead of the Lady Lions in the third and tried to stretch things out there in the fourth, and finally did to end the game. 51-42, a great matchup for both these ball clubs. Lady Lions with a 4-7 record now. Hard to believe that the effort that they play on defense, that they've not won some more ball games. So,
yeah, very scrappy team. Really good defense.
I've got Molly Howard leading the way with all scores with 18 points for the Lady Lions. So a great night for Howard. Sturgill fouled out. She had 12 points tonight, if I'm correct on that one. And for the Lady Cats, we had a number of girls that were able to hit from the Breathitt Funeral Home three-point arc. I've got Emily Neese with 2 threes here tonight, and that will make her total. Sorry, I didn't have them totaled. 15 points for Emily Neese. I had to go down the list there looking for it for a minute. But the Lady Cats able to hang on to the lead, and a great defense by the Lady Lions, but the Lady Cats able to hang on and pull out a victory here tonight. Folks, we appreciate you being with us to start out the new year. We wish you a happy new year and hope year 2024 is great. We appreciate you joining in here on Bluegrass Sports Nation for all the action for clubs around our community. We got some big games in the month of January, boys and girls, as the teams start to get into district play. And
start all A next week.
Yeah, the All A next week, and it's going to be a great month for basketball and a great month for you Bluegrass Sports Nation fans as we'll be bringing a lot of action here on BSN. For Tony Hounshell, Donovan Rose, I'm Rob Hounshell. We appreciate you guys being with us tonight. Until next time, we'll see you on Bluegrass Sports Nation.